So next up is going to be our director, Matthew Ketchum. So Matthew, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, Matt and Lucas, for presenting. I just want to share, Matt with Microsoft Education shared about MakeCode, which is a fantastic resource. And MakeCode has MakeCode Arcade that is doing an hour of code activity. And you can even print out a game maker certificate if you do the MakeCode Arcade. So I wanted to share that out. And then Lucas from CodeHS presented their hour of code elements as well, which are fantastic. And I just wanted to share on codehs.com/hour of code, their website that's linked here in the presentation. You can actually filter by middle school, high school on that website, interdisciplinary for different subject areas, and they even have a Spanish language coding module, which I was really impressed with. So really great resources. Another great resource we have for you is right within the MCS app portal, right within Modesto City Schools. We have a free coding resource for all K-12 students and teachers. So this is Discovery Education. It's the adaptive science curriculum. And the app, as you can see on this slide, is within the MCS app portal. And you would just click on Discovery Education app in the MCS app portal. And then you're going to see a coding tile that you can just press start. So with Discovery Education, they have student-guided block, HTML, and Python coding. Each unit is broken into bite-sized chunks, and they enable students to master each skill before moving on to the next. Their built-in code validation and counsel area is there to help students identify any mistakes and give them supportive feedback built right within this tool. Again, that's free for everyone. All MCS students and teachers have this access. For teachers, there is a full lesson plan with suggestions for activities and discussion points. There's worksheets to guide the students through their coding lessons. They're really engaging programming challenges. So let me show you a little bit. This is the 3 main lessons that you have within Discovery Education. Again, it's in the MCS app portal, if I haven't said that already. You have block coding, Python, and HTML, and each module has the self-paced guided learning. It also has a create button. That's a open sandbox that students can go and just explore and kind of do their own code and their own projects as they're learning. And it also has a glossary, which I really appreciate, with key vocab terms and definitions as they're learning it. We wanted to also share with you that there is so many great coding applications. The MakeCode that we saw today, the CodeHS, Discovery Education. In a moment, you're going to hear about code.org. That we want to make sure that we have these resources for our parents, students, teachers at all times. So really excited to announce a new area of our Student Tech Help Center website. And that website's at www.mcsforkids.com/students. You can also get to this website from any school website. You just click the Students tab at the very top and select the Tech Help Center website, so you can get to this from any school website as well. When you're on the Student Tech Help Center website, as you can see in step 1, you would just click on the App Tours tile right there. And in step 2, we now have a Coding Apps tile that we've curated with all the great resources that you're seeing today and much more. And this is what it looks like. So when you click on it, we have it curated by grade level. So we have K-6 resources, we have middle school 7-8, and we have 9-12 coding resources, including everything you're hearing today and more. So definitely check that resource out. Thank you, Alexandra.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for sharing that. And again, that was the app portal. Is that where we access the Discovery Ed? Because I don't know if you said it enough.
So to get to Discovery Ed, it's for all K-12 teachers and students, has coding modules, and it's in the MCS app portal.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure we're all clear on where to access those.
All right.
And Matthew is actually the one who put together the Student Help Center website as well. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to him for getting this prepared. He actually got it prepared for the presentation especially today. So thank you, Matthew, for putting these resources on the Student Help Center. Tons of great coding content for our students. All right, our next presenter is going to be code.org with Andrew. So Andrew, you'll have to go ahead and come off mute, and it is your turn. And I believe Andrew will be screen sharing, so we'll get a break from my slideshow presentation. All right, go ahead, Andrew.
Hello, my name's Andrew Johnson. I teach at Enox High School. I've been teaching computer programming for the last 6 years. Hey, can you see the screen okay?
Yes, it's come through. Thank you.
Thank you. So over here on the left, this is me, and I'm shaking the hands of my hero. This is Hadi Petrovi, who he started the whole shebang of code.org. And I got the privilege of meeting him a couple of summers ago at a teacher conference. So I feel the videos that, one of the videos they share in code.org is what most schools don't teach. And I've been teaching math for many years, and I liked programming to math programs for my students. And I would tell them that, you know, here's something, an hour of code that you guys, I'd let them try some code, and you know, this is something you need to know for your future. And I would show them this video, what most schools don't teach, and really convicted me that, you know, I'm telling them they should take coding, and there's nothing here for them, and I need to teach coding. So I've been teaching for the last 6 years. So another great resource in all these, as all the other resources have already been shared, is simply a web page called thehourofcode.com. And this is where I have found activities to do with my students. So I did it with my math students. We go for a day to the computer lab, and we let them work through these activities. So once you're here, you want to click on activities. And there's tons of resources here. I can just scroll down, and you know, you can see with my scroll bar, there's just tons to choose from. There's all kinds of stuff from all kinds of contributors. So it's nice that they have a way for you to filter things down according to the grade level that you're looking for. And so you can click on these and sort it for an age appropriate fitting for your class. And then if you want just beginners, or you maybe you want to find something for kids that are a little more comfortable with coding and logic, you have that to toggle as well. You could also select by companies who created things. And so those companies and resources already been mentioned that you'll find in here, such as CodeHS, and there's a long list here as well. There's Make School, Microsoft, and others. I think there is also so much to choose from, right? So you can filter things based on that. You can also, based on what you're using in your classroom, or you have a computer lab you guys go to, do you use tablets or devices? Then what topic? You know, you want to sort it down to a certain topic. Math, science, social studies, language arts, art, media, and music. I think they're all, there's so many now. There's so much to explore. Over the years, it's just really grown and grown. Used to be able, I kind of knew what was there, but I don't know anymore what's all there. So I'm glad there's this filtering. And if you just want to if you just want to focus on 1 hour, or you like to do some follow-up, or maybe go on a couple days. If you want to just do where you click and drag blocks. A lot of them have the feature of the blocks, or you want to, you know, focus on, it's an older group, and so maybe they can type the code. And a lot of them have where you can toggle back and forth. So I'll just kind of showcase some of the ones that I've used and I've liked. I know one of the ones I really like is, if I go through this list again, one's called Lightbot. And I like this because it's just, so I'm still on grade 6 and 8. If you go a little higher, or let's see, I'll just put all grades because there's 2 of them. There you go. And so on any of these things, you just click on them and it gives you like a synopsis of it. And you click start and then that opens up in a new tab. So this one's cool because it's like playing a video game. Flash is outdated now, so you're gonna have to choose a different device. So I recommend, like what's going on here, test it out yourself, make sure that you can run it or use it. Things aren't working right. So this would, maybe this wouldn't work so much because now it's online Flash, which is outdated. Let's see if I go back. I have to scroll to the top, go to all. Some of the popular ones mentioned earlier, there's Minecraft. I think there's like 5 different kind of Minecrafts that are cool to play with. You can play as Alex or Steve. Flappy Bird's popular. I like it that there's also things that are kind of might be more interested for girls, like there's coding with Anna and Elsa. There's a Star Wars one. That one's specifically there for Matthew Ketchum. And here's a real popular one lately, this last 2 years, is a dance party. So I'll go ahead and I'll share this one. This one should work. And typically each of these activities or exercises, so there's even a part 2 now. And there's something here, I guess, for lesson planning. But typically there's probably about 10 activities to work through. And so they take you through step by step. This may take longer than usual. So they have some really cool videos. I'll just play a little bit of it.
Hi, my name is Mural Kadbi, and I'm a dancer, sophomore.
So they integrate things, integrate other, what do you want to say, fields and expertise. They show some cool videos, introduce. So here's the first activity. They give you directions, make a new cat. So you can choose a cat or a sloth. And it's really interactive for students. So choose a cat. We'll say, well, we'll place the cat here in the center, and then we'll run the code. Can't nobody tell me nothing. So already kids are hooked because, wow, I heard that song that I love. And you continue on to the next one. And they just kind of keep building on it. You can see that there was blocks involved. They'll have a video to explain it. Again, you should try and go through it yourself. Explore it before you show it to your students. So this one here is introducing where you can, when you press the up, when I press the down, the cat's gonna clap. Trying to clap right. There we go. Yeah. So a lot of fun activities. And I think it's pretty, it seems like a granddaddy hub of all, where, like I said, you have all these different companies contributing, not just code.org. I mean, there's some that are specific to them, but there's like every CodeHS, Minecraft, Microsoft, you name it. So here's another one that my daughter loves, this one for Moana. So there's some cool things here for girls. You might give some different, what do I want to say, opportunities, different things that kids can choose from. So, and I just want to give a shout out again for CodeHS. Those of you that are teaching in high school, we have a contract with CodeHS. And even if you're not teaching computer programming, if you're teaching math or science, it doesn't matter, English, you want to use CodeHS, contact Lucas and he can get you set up. So I think I always try to find something to catch the kids' attention. And so I like showing videos. And when I was teaching math and I wanted them to learn some code, I shared this video with them. So I'll share this video with you guys in closing, and then I'll pass the baton on to the next presenter. Thanks for your time.
Hi, I'm Leah.
And I'm Tanya.
And we're lucky enough to be studying computer science.
Hi, I'm Tanya.
We think it's terrible that 90% of schools don't teach it.
They definitely didn't offer it at my high school.
Thanks.
So we're trying to make this video to show that anybody can learn. We want to get 10 million students to do the Hour of Code.
Hour of Code.
Hour of Code.
The Hour of Code.
Hour of Code.
Hour of Code.
Hour of Code.
How do you get him to get to the sunflower? He needs to do some action.
I got it. Hey.
And then we'll run it and see what happens.
Amazing.
There we go.
You just wrote your first program.
I wrote it?
Yeah. This is the code that you just wrote.
Very awesome.
I thought like code was like FBI hacker symbols and stuff.
A little bit of problem solving, a little bit of logic. It's like instructions.
Programming is a lot easier today. Don't just play on your phone, program it.
All right.
Awesome.
How does someone go about getting a job?
Maybe take an online class, find a class at a community college. You could get one of the best paying jobs in the world.
I think medicine's moving into the whole computer age.
Technology touches every part of our lives. If you can create technology, you can change the world.
So we're excited that you are participating in today's Hour of Code.
We just did 2 lines of code.
4 lines.
7 lines.
5 lines.
Escribir 25 líneas de código. 5 lines.
60 lines of code.
99 lines.
60 lines.
18 lines of code.
75 lines of code.
Doesn't matter how old you are.
Todos lo pueden hacer.
The Hour of Code.
Hour of Code.
Ya programme a code.
The Hour of Code.
The Hour of Code.
The Hour of Code.
Whether you're a young man or a young woman, whether you live in a city or a rural area,
Everybody in this country should learn how to program a computer.
And I just completed the Hour of Code.
It's actually really easy to learn.
Girls should learn this too.
Understand that language. That's going to be the future.
anyone can learn computer science. And you can learn too.
Jack Dorsey, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, all of y'all. I'm learning.
Give it a shot.
All right, thank you, Andrew. That video came through nice and clear, which was great. Thank you for sharing that.